Are you unknowingly poisoning your body with the fish on your dinner plate? If you're over 60, what I'm about to reveal could completely change the way you shop, cook, and eat forever. Fish is supposed to be heart-healthy, brain-boosting, and full of anti-aging omega-3s, right? That's what we've all been told. But the truth is, some fish are now so contaminated, so chemically treated, and so nutritionally bankrupt that they could be accelerating inflammation, joint pain, and even memory decline. Even worse, many of the worst fish are the ones most commonly marketed as healthy, especially to seniors. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video we'll expose 3 popular fish that seniors should never eat at all costs backed by science, and then we'll give you 3 anti-aging, brain-loving, heart-protective fish to enjoy instead, plus a bonus tip on which milk to ditch and which one may actually preserve muscle and brain power after 60. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to hit that button and turn on the bell icon. We share daily videos designed to keep seniors strong, sharp, and safe. Also, let's make this interactive. If you're enjoying this video so far, type 1 in the comments. If not, type O. Your feedback helps me create better content just for you. The shocking truth about fish and seniors. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to toxins, inflammatory compounds, and nutrient imbalances. After 60, your liver, kidneys, and digestive system just don't filter out chemicals like they used to. Even fish, often praised as the healthiest protein, can quietly undermine your health if you are not choosing the right kind. So what's going wrong? 1. Mercury toxicity. Many popular fish are now loaded with mercury thanks to industrial pollution. Mercury is a neurotoxin. It builds up in your tissues over time, and studies show it is especially dangerous for older adults, increasing the risk of cognitive decline and even Alzheimer's. 2. Inflammatory omega imbalance. Here's the twist. While omega-3s in fish are anti-inflammatory, some farmed fish are sky-high in omega-6, the exact opposite. Omega-6 fats fuel inflammation, joint pain, and muscle loss. 3. Antibiotics and hormones. Many farmed fish, especially the ones raised overseas, are pumped full of antibiotics, color dyes, and even growth hormones. Why? To make them look pinker, grow faster, and survive dirty water. But when you eat that fish, you eat all those chemicals too. Also, let's make this interactive. If you're enjoying this video so far, type 1 in the comments. If not, type O. Your feedback helps me create better content just for you. Why seniors must be extra careful. A younger body might handle some of these toxins, but at 60, 70, or 80, the risks multiply. We're talking heart disease, arthritis flare-ups, slower healing, and even faster brain aging. And yet these dangerous fish are still stocked on shelves in every major grocery store. Coming up next, we'll reveal the number 1 worst fish that older adults should avoid at all costs, and you might be eating it right now. Fish number 1 to never eat after 60. Tilapia. Let's talk about tilapia, one of the most consumed fish in America. It's affordable, it's mild, and it's everywhere, from your local grocery store to retirement home menus. But here is the catch. Tilapia may be one of the worst choices you can make for your health after 60. Here is why. 1. Inflammatory fat profile. While wild salmon contains powerful anti-inflammatory omega-3s, tilapia is loaded with omega-6 fatty acids up to 10 times more, according to researchers at Wake Forest University. This imbalance can trigger chronic inflammation, joint pain, and even worsen arthritis. 2. Farm-raised in toxic conditions. Over 95% of tilapia sold in the US is imported from large-scale fish farms, especially in China. These farms often use overcrowded pens and feed fish a diet of soy, corn, and even animal waste. To prevent disease outbreaks, they pump the water full of antibiotics and disinfectants. 3. Chemical contamination. One investigation by the US FDA found tilapia imported from certain countries tested positive for banned chemicals, including malachite green, a suspected carcinogen. Bottom line, if you're over 60, eating tilapia regularly may actually increase inflammation, suppress immune function, and accelerate age-related diseases. And yet it's still marketed as a healthy, lean protein. Coming up next, fish number 2 that you should cross off your grocery list immediately. It's often praised as a luxury, but it's silently sabotaging your health. Also, let's make this interactive. If you're enjoying this video so far, type 1 in the comments. If not, type O. Your feedback helps me create better content just for you. Fish number 2 to never eat after 60. Swordfish. Elegant, meaty, a favorite at upscale restaurants. But what many seniors don't know is that swordfish is one of the most toxic seafood choices you can make after 60. Here's the scary truth. 1. Extremely high mercury levels. Swordfish is a top predator in the ocean food chain. That means it eats smaller fish that have already accumulated mercury, and those levels multiply. According to the FDA, swordfish consistently ranks among the highest mercury-containing fish, often exceeding the safe limit for adults. Why does this matter? In people over 60, high mercury levels are particularly dangerous. They can damage the nervous system, increase the risk of memory loss, tremors, and even cardiovascular disease. One long-term study published in Neurology found that seniors with high mercury exposure had significantly worse cognitive function and higher rates of dementia. 2. Pregnancy warnings also apply to seniors. You've probably heard swordfish is off limits for pregnant women. But here's what the experts don't often say. The same logic applies to seniors. Your detox systems slow down with age, and your brain is more vulnerable. 3. Often contains industrial pollutants. Being a large, fatty fish, swordfish can also accumulate PCBs and dioxins, known endocrine disruptors that increase the risk of hormone-related cancers. Bottom line, if you're over 60, swordfish is simply too risky. The mercury alone makes it a fish to avoid at all costs, no matter how tasty it may seem. Fish number 3 to never eat after 60. Catfish. Crunchy, mild, and often served fried catfish is a southern staple and a comfort food favorite across the US. But for older adults, especially those managing blood sugar, cholesterol, or inflammation, catfish can quietly become a dietary landmine. Here's why catfish should give you pause after 62. 1. Nutrient poor and high in omega-6s. Unlike wild, fatty fish that are rich in omega-3s, most catfish, especially the farm-raised kind, is low in beneficial fats and high in pro-inflammatory omega-6s. This imbalance can fan the flames of joint pain, stiffness, and even worsen conditions like arthritis and heart disease. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high omega-6 intake, especially when not balanced with omega-3s, accelerates inflammation and cellular aging, something seniors can't afford, too often farmed in polluted waters. Over 90% of catfish sold in the US is farm-raised, and much of it is imported from countries with poor environmental regulations. These fish are often grown in crowded ponds and fed a questionable diet of soy, corn, and other fillers. To keep disease from spreading in these unsanitary conditions, heavy antibiotics and chemical treatments are routinely used. That means when you eat farmed catfish, you could be ingesting trace antibiotics and contaminants that stress your liver and immune system. 3. Linked to insulin resistance and weight gain. Catfish is commonly served battered and deep-fried, which turns it into a calorie bomb with very few health benefits. Worse, its fatty acid profile combined with high heat cooking can increase advanced glycation end products, compounds that damage cells and worsen insulin resistance. Bottom line, for seniors over 60, especially those managing diabetes, joint pain, or weight issues, catfish is a fish to skip. The risk just isn't worth it. The 3 safest and most nutritious fish seniors should eat every week. Fish number 1 seniors should eat. Wild-caught salmon. Wild salmon is one of the best anti-aging foods on the planet. 1. Brain-boosting omega-3s. Wild salmon is loaded with EPA and DHA, 2 powerful omega-3 fatty acids that protect your brain from decline. Studies show these fats reduce the risk of dementia, sharpen memory, and may even slow Alzheimer's progression. In fact, a study published in Neurology found, if you want, I can finish cleaning up the rest of the good fish and bonus milk tip section in the same polished professional style so it's fully ready for recording. Would you like me to complete it? Perfect. I'll continue polishing the rest of the good fish section. Fish number 1 seniors should eat. Wild-caught salmon. Now let's talk about the fish you should be eating, especially if you're over 60. And first up is the absolute superstar of the sea, wild-caught salmon. Here's why wild salmon is one of the best anti-aging foods on the planet. 1. Brain-boosting omega-3s. Wild salmon is loaded with EPA and DHA, 2 powerful omega-3 fatty acids that protect your brain from decline. Studies show these fats reduce the risk of dementia, sharpen memory, and may even slow Alzheimer's progression. In fact, a study published in Neurology found that seniors who regularly consumed fatty fish like salmon had significantly better memory and cognitive function than those who didn't. Fish number 2 seniors should eat. Atlantic mackerel. Next on the list is a fatty fish packed with nutrients that seniors need to stay energetic and inflammation-free. Atlantic mackerel. Why Atlantic mackerel is a senior superfood. 1. Powerful anti-inflammatory benefits. Mackerel is rich in omega-3 fatty acids that calm inflammation throughout your body. This is crucial for older adults because chronic inflammation accelerates arthritis, joint pain, and many age-related diseases. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition found that regular mackerel intake reduced inflammatory markers by over 30% in older adults. 2. Natural energy booster. Mackerel's impressive vitamin B12 content plays a big role in energy production and brain health. A deficiency in B12 is common in seniors and can cause fatigue, memory problems, and even nerve damage. One serving provides over 200% of the recommended daily intake for B12, helping keep you sharp and energized. 3. Supports bone and immune health. Mackerel also provides vitamin D and calcium, two critical nutrients for maintaining bone density and a strong immune system as you age. Important note: choose wild-caught Atlantic mackerel over farmed, and avoid canned varieties high in sodium. Fresh or frozen is best. How to enjoy mackerel: pan-seared with olive oil and garlic, added to Mediterranean-style salads, smoked or grilled with a squeeze of fresh lemon. Fish number 3 seniors should eat. Rainbow trout. Last but definitely not least, we have a mild-flavored, nutrient-packed fish that's perfect for seniors: rainbow trout. Why rainbow trout deserves a spot on your plate. 1. Heart-healthy omega-3s. Like other fatty fish, rainbow trout is loaded with EPA and DHA, known to lower the risk of heart disease, the leading cause of death in older adults. Studies show regular consumption of trout improves blood vessel function and reduces blood pressure. 2. Brain health and memory support. Trout contains high levels of vitamin B6, B12, and niacin, all of which help maintain healthy brain function and reduce cognitive decline. Research in older adults links these B vitamins with a lower risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. 3. Excellent source of protein and minerals. Seniors need plenty of protein to preserve muscle mass and strength. Rainbow trout provides around 20 grams of high-quality protein per serving, plus minerals like selenium and potassium that support immune function and regulate blood pressure. Sustainability and preparation tips. Rainbow trout is often farmed responsibly in clean water environments, making it a sustainable and safe choice. Opt for fresh or frozen fillets, and avoid smoked trout if you're watching your salt intake. Easy ways to enjoy rainbow trout: grilled with herbs and a dash of olive oil, baked with lemon and garlic, flacked into light salads, or served in whole grain bowls. Bonus tip: the milk swap that protects muscle and brain power after 60. While we've been talking fish, there is another hidden dietary choice that can either speed up or slow down your aging process: your milk. Many seniors still drink regular cow's milk without realizing it can cause inflammation, digestive discomfort, and even contribute to bone calcium loss in certain individuals, especially if it is from cows treated with growth hormones or antibiotics. What to ditch: processed, hormone-treated cow's milk. What to choose instead: organic, grass-fed cow's milk, goat's milk, or unsweetened plant-based milks like almond, oat, or soy fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Goat's milk, in particular, is easier to digest and naturally richer in certain brain-boosting fats. Choosing the right milk helps preserve muscle strength, support brain health, and keep your digestion happy after 60. Now you know the top 3 fish seniors should avoid and the 3 fish to embrace for better health, energy, and longevity. Thanks for watching. Now that you know which fish to avoid and the best ones to add to your plate for stronger bones and a sharper mind, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps others in the community find this important info. Do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss out on weekly tips to help you live healthier and longer after 60. Quick question for you: which fish do you love eating the most, or is there a new one you're excited to try after today's video? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one and can't wait to hear your favorites. And if you know someone who'd benefit from this info, be sure to share this video with them.